my job. I love my job. Hello, everyone. This is OCN Now, your daily talk show where we talk about the weird, the funny, the strange, the sad, and whatever it may be, because that's what we do here at ourcommunitynow.com. I'm Josh.
I'm Evan.
Saying hello. Welcome to Wednesday, middle of the day. Look who wore their pink shirt today.
And I totally forgot.
He did.
I brought you a pink shirt, and I didn't even wear mine.
Evan bought me a pink shirt.
It's very light pink.
I'm very happy because it's the only pink shirt I own. It's probably my size.
It's flattering.
It is very flattering. Yeah. It
makes you feel nicer.
It does. So I now have a pink shirt that I can wear on Pink Shirt Wednesdays, and it's probably going to sit right here in the drawer.
Buying pink shirts in the men's department is really hard, actually.
There's not a lot of them, is there? And this would probably be the only pink shirt I own. If I was to go through my closet, and then when I bring it home, my wife's going to be like, so who bought you a pink shirt? And I'll be like, it was Evan.
She's
She'll be like, why
right
is
now.
Evan buying you a pink shirt? So if you're watching, honey, Evan got me a pink shirt because Evan has been making fun of me for so long for not having one. He decided to get one for me. But guys,
I refused to wear one, I guess.
Yeah, so the day he gets one for me, he forgets to wear his own.
Yeah. Hey, this one's at least got little like drinking glasses on it.
Yeah, actually, that's actually a really nice golfing shirt. You've got some nice golf clothes that I was like, wow.
I'm not
Evan's got real style at the office here. If you didn't know, he's one of the few that does get dressed up day in and day out. Oh, so have you had any PSL lately?
We just had pumpkin spice latte this morning.
Did you really?
I was super frustrated with that.
Why?
No,
from the Starbucks?
We don't need any more pumpkin spice latte. Okay. It was those cookies.
My wife is in love with PSL.
The cookie cake was amazing, but pumpkin spice latte.
We just had the Flower Shop in, which is a bakery, and they brought us what?
Pumpkin spice latte cookies.
Cookies. They were actually really good. If you haven't been to the Flower Shop, go check them out. It's theflowershop.com. Also, they're giving away $5 off your next order for the 24 hours if you put in the code OCN at checkout today. So that'll last through tomorrow, I was told. And they have great cookies, so check them out.
Oh, Amazon now is selling pumpkin spice kits so that you can have the perfect fall day.
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, all the things 2020 has brought us,
stuff people are gonna buy, but jeez.
This is kind of weird. All right, so if 2020 hasn't given us enough, you can now picture this: a lovely fall afternoon with a mug of hot chocolate, a slice of cake, and a fistful of kettle corn. But it would all taste like
pumpkin spice.
That's right.
Ugh.
Since it's now October, I think it's finally globally acceptable to break out the pumpkin spice.
I don't think it's ever globally acceptable to break out any pumpkin spice.
Whether it's Kraft Mac and Cheese, Honey Baked Ham Company's Glazed Turkey, Dairy Queen's Blizzards, or Nestle's Toll House Baking Chips, pumpkin spice has successfully weaseled its way into nearly every product line imaginable.
It's how Starbucks takes over the world.
Gotta be honest, though, it can be overwhelming to try all the pumpkin things.
It is.
And it's...
I guess the biggest problem, I don't really like pumpkin. I don't even eat pumpkin pie.
Right? All right.
I'm weird.
But now Amazon, always considering innovative ways to increase convenience for the American people, is selling a fall flavors snack box and baking kit.
There you go.
If you click on our link, you can click on their link from our website so you can just see what we're talking about, or buy it if you want to. It is a bit of a one-stop shop for the perfect fall afternoon. Made by ConAgra, the kit includes one box of Miss Swiss pumpkin spice flavored hot cocoa. That's right. One bag of Angie's Boom Chicka Pop pumpkin spice flavored kettle corn. Popcorn. One Duncan Hines season favorite spice mix. And one container of Duncan Hines favorite creamy cream cheese frosting in
I'm okay
pumpkin
with
spice flavor.
Frosting, but not pumpkin spice.
How much do you think this kit would cost?
I'm going to guess that you're in this kit for $30.
Yeah, $27.95.
Not bad.
Someone here knows his Amazon shopping. He also
watched
is
way
a family and
way too many prices right.
Yeah, we could dominate on that thing. Dominate.
Actually, I would have just broke out there.
So that would I don't know how to feel about this one, man. That's so much pumpkin spice right now. It's actually kind of
Now you just got to pick up your PSL on the way home from work.
With
that being said, I wish they would recall this pumpkin spice.
Hey-o.
But speaking of recalls, Walmart is removing packaged fruit due to possible listeria contamination.
That's right.
I didn't even know listeria contamination was still a thing.
It is. We did this the other day on OCN, the morning update, but we'd like to give it to you twice because anytime that there's a product recall, we want to make sure that you're safe, and that's why our community now is here for you. But cut watermelon and apples are among the produce being recalled. Leading provider of fruits and vegetables, Country Fresh, has voluntarily recalled various pre-cut packaged fruits after suspecting possible Listeria monocytogenes contamination. The packages were distributed to Walmart stores in 9 states, including Arkansas, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Texas. The recall was announced after the Food and Drug Administration discovered listeria on equipment near the area where the products were packaged. The distributor, who earlier recalled only watermelon slices, has now included freshness guaranteed brand cut or sliced apples, grapes, mangoes, pineapples, and cantaloupe that were sold by the Walmart stores. And they did a voluntary recall on this to make sure you're all safe. But if you have any of those, and if you want to find out if you have any of those, you can click on the link that we provided, and it will actually be able to take you to the places where you need to find out.
So I just pull up what listeria is because honestly, I didn't even know what listeria was. So listeria is an infection, foodborne bacteria illness that can be very serious to pregnant women, people over 65, and people with weakened immune systems.
Yes.
It's commonly caused by eating improperly processed deli meats and unpasteurized milk products.
Yes, and have you ever had unpasteurized milk?
No, is it kind of gross?
That's actually quite delicious. But it's always drink
with all the
pasteurized
cream
milk.
on the top.
Yeah, yes, this was right from the cow, and it comes out warm.
It includes nausea and diarrhea are some of the symptoms, along with headaches, stiff neck, confusion, loss of balance, and convascular, whatever.
Cardiovascular. Yeah. But the bottom line
Convulsions. No, I read that.
Convulsions. Okay.
I can't read apparently.
It just sounds like a normal Friday afternoon here at the OCN studios.
Yep. Josh is in the corner.
Confused.
Well, speaking of getting sick,
yes,
we all know that our president is recovering from his current illness. But it is not the first time that a current sitting off president has experienced being sick in office. 5 times, in fact, has a sitting president been faced with a health crisis while in office.
That's right. Anytime a president is hospitalized, it's a big deal. President Trump is back at the White House after spending 3 nights convalescing at Walter Reed Medical Center in Maryland due to a positive COVID-19 test. The media broke into regularly scheduled programming Friday evening to broadcast images and video of the president, who began experiencing symptoms of the virus, boarding Marine One and being flown to the White House lawn. From the White House lawn to the hospital. Every president's health is a matter of public interest, but when a sitting president is hospitalized, it is quite an unusual event. News reports over the weekend said Trump's hospitalization was the first for a sitting president in nearly 4 decades. The last time a president was hospitalized is when Ronald Reagan was shot during an assassination attempt on March 30th, 1981. And I actually remember that bit of history. Yeah. Despite the fact that presidential hospitalizations are rare, there are several examples throughout history when a president faced a health crisis or spent time in the hospital. So Abraham Lincoln, we kind of know what happened to that poor guy. In the days following the famous Gettysburg Address on November 19, 1863, the president fell ill with a fever, headache, and weakness as he traveled back to the White House. Once in Washington, Lincoln developed a rash and was diagnosed with smallpox, or what physicians at the time called a touch of the varioloid. The president's condition was closely monitored for several days, and his prognosis was uncertain, causing concern among his aides. He retained a sense of humor, however, and he did survive that, but he was later killed that year by
John Wilkes Booth.
Booth, yeah, absolutely. So Grover Cleveland was in the hospital. He had an unusual lesion on the roof of his mouth, turned out to be cancer in 1893, and his doctors recommended the president have it surgically removed. Not wanting to alarm the American public, Cleveland decided to have the surgery done secretly while aboard a yacht as he sailed from New York to Massachusetts. The surgery was successful, but that is another case of a sitting president, having a problem being in the hospital. And then Dwight Eisenhower, while vacationing in Denver, in 1955, he awoke in the middle of the night feeling ill and complained of a personal physician of chest pain. The president attributed his discomfort to gastrointestinal distress caused by eating a hamburger. Ike was later hospitalized at Fitzsimmons Army Hospital in Denver, and with frequent updates, he stayed in the hospital for seveul weeks. And
which is no longer around.
Yeah, and it turns out I think he had a heart attack. And then Ronald Reagan, we all know that he was, there was an assassination attempt by John Hinckley. 6 bullets were fired, and he was actually hit in the abdomen and was rushed to George Washington Hospital, where he underwent surgery, and the surgery lasted 2 hours. And in that moment, we didn't know if that was going to be the 3rd assassinated president in American history. But Reagan survived and had a pretty good sense of humor about the whole thing.
Yep. Well, speaking of sense of humor, This next one's going to be fun. So tonight is our presidential debate. So it's going to be a good one.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, you can make your night on a Wednesday night and very drunken one.
Yes,
potentially.
you possibly can.
And we put this together for you. The ultimate 2020 vice presidential drinking game. Yes,
that's
right.
right.
Cheers, America. It's going to be, this actually might be a debate that's worth listening to.
Yeah. So, Cheers, America, the first and only debate between Vice President Mike Pence and Kamala Harris is happening today at 9 p.m. Eastern. That's 7 for those of you in our time zone here in Colorado. Regardless of which aisle that you fall on, this is bound to be a more civilized presidential debate than the last one, we guess. But the ultimate 2020 vice presidential debate drinking game is as follows. The rules. Listen and watch for buzzwords and actions. There's a list of buzzwords and actions that either candidate may say or do. You can find that attached to the link that we provided, and you can click over to it and pick up that list. Also, you should take a sip when a buzzword or action is said or done. 1 sip per buzzword or action. Know your limits. Drink responsibly. Don't go crazy.
Don't drink and drive.
The game, take a sip when either candidate brings up Trump's COVID diagnosis. They interrupt each other and our Susan Page, who will be the moderator. They defend their presidential candidate, or they say protests, or they say China, or they say Russia. China. Bigly.
I think it's going to be a very drunken night for most of the people here.
It would be an interesting debate.
Yeah.
You know, who is it that John Adams said that the office of vice president is the most boring job in the world? Which maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You get the tiebreaker, and then you get to hang out and become president if something goes wrong.
Yeah. Don't really get all the blame on you.
If you do play the drinking game, remember, drink responsibly.
Yep.
Don't drink and drive. Stay home. Just don't
Uber
do
and Lyft
anything
are
dumb.
still operating.
Yes, don't forget to
yourself
get a ride
something,
when you
get home
need it.
safe.
Or call somebody that you know to pick you up, but do not get behind the wheel of a car if you've been drinking.
If you're hanging out with friends, do so safely.
Absolutely.
Definitely make sure that you...
Social distancing, masks. Try to wear the mask in between drinks. I've never done that before, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we just got the one for you that has a little hole in it, and you just stick a straw.
Ooh, but the
And then you
hole
zip
in
it
there...
shut.
Oh, it's got a zipper?
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, it's a mask with a zipper. It's more like a facial mask with a zipper, but it's still a mask.
It's a mask with a zipper. That's very interesting.
Anyway,
Okay.
It's been a heck of a Wednesday.
You know, it's Wednesday. I was taken back by the pink shirt that was delivered to me this morning.
Yeah,
so
I mean, I didn't even walk in the door. I
gift.
just put it in.
And I laughed and I laughed and I laughed.
And then you were like, dude, you're not even wearing one. I was like,
yeah,
oh, I know.
I had to point that out that,
I know.
no double pink Wednesday.
Nope.
Anyway, guys, if you
Next
like
Wednesday.
that's what will happen. I'll have mine. I own a pink shirt now. If you guys like what you've seen here, don't forget to go to ourcommunitynow.com. We have all the stories going on in your world, your life, the things that are interesting, strange, weird, fun, sad, beautiful, everything in between. We have it at Our Community Now.
Check us out on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. We got topics on anything and everything you may like coming out in video form as well.
Share it with your friends. But subscribe, because without the subscriptions, they won't let me go home.
Yeah, I need more people to buy any more pink shirts.
That's right. So. Anyway, gang, I'm Josh.
I'm Evan.
Saying have a great day, everybody. And as usual,
have fun tonight.
Yeah.